everyone, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. I'm back with another reading. This is for your August 2021 monthly read for each zodiac sign. I hope you guys are doing amazing, and I hope you're enjoying these monthlies and then also mid-monthlies, because I will be back for your mid-month August read. And I'll be going down each and every zodiac sign like usual, starting with Leo, because we're in Leo season and it's your birthday month, so happy birthday to you guys. And then ending off with Cancer. We leave off with Cancer because we started with Cancer last month, okay? And yeah, just please listen for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, because you may resonate maybe one with more than a little bit of the other. And keep in mind, these are general guys, so just please listen with an open mind, open heart, take what fits and leave the rest out. And yeah, okay, what else was I gonna say? And of course, if you want to follow me on my Instagram, it's NicLoves with 2 eyes. All right, so we're starting off the month. We have Sun in Leo squaring Uranus and Taurus. So this may bring out a little bit of aggressiveness in people overall, and maybe not feeling as like tolerant like to certain changes, maybe even lack of discipline as well. So keep that in mind. But then a few days later, we have on the 8th, the new moon in Leo. So this is a great time for manifesting, setting new intentions, putting our passions and motivations out there and speaking it so it can come into our reality. So don't forget to write out your affirmations, try to be in the best mood as possible, and just say everything that you want to accumulate, that you want to manifest that day, okay? It's like the Lionsgate portal. And then on the 11th, we'll have Mercury moving into Virgo. Right now, it's still in Leo. So my Leos, maybe you're feeling good, maybe you're feeling the vibe, but then it's going to be moving into Virgo. And then the rest of the transits will just go over at the mid-month, okay? And we have Mars already in Virgo and Jupiter retrograde in Aquarius. So you guys may have already seen a change in like cryptocurrency and all that stuff. But towards the end of August, I feel like we're really gonna see some tension happening because of Uranus in Taurus going retrograde. But we'll get there. But hopefully for most of us, it'll be pretty good. And yeah, all right, so let's just get right into it, guys. So Leos, I'm starting with you guys. Happy birthday to all of you. Let me know in the comments when your birthday is. Maybe some of you already celebrated at the end of July. But for all my August babies, happy birthday to you guys. All right, so we're gonna start with your positive affirmation like usual. If you guys know me, you kind of know the process already. So your first positive affirmation is, I love this one. I am someone who makes a difference. I am someone who makes a difference. I love this because I feel like so often, not a lot of us sometimes feel like our presence doesn't really matter in the world, or, you know, we're so small compared to everything. Like, what does it matter if I do this or that? But I think this is such a great reminder and perfect thing to practice saying every day, because you can make a difference in one person's life, and then that person can make a difference in 2-3 other people, and then it just spreads. It's like a domino effect. So don't ever feel like you're insignificant, because even if you just influence or you can make a positive impact in one person's life, that is tremendous. That is great. That is amazing. So don't ever feel like, oh, I have to make a big impact and like be like, I don't know, you know, someone big and crazy. No, you don't have to do anything big and crazy, but you can make a difference in your community. You can make a difference in your neighbor's life, or help someone, or your family or friend, or someone you see struggling. You know, like there's so many little things that you could do. So I want you to close your eyes and practice saying that. I'm someone who makes a difference. I am someone who makes a difference. Especially if you have a job where, you know, you put in a lot of your energy and time into it, and like you really, let's say you're a nurse, you know, you really care about helping people, you care about seeing them healthy and curing, you know, whatever they have going on. Like, you are making a difference, and you don't have to be a nurse, you don't have to be a doctor, you could be doing anything, but whatever you're doing, just know that you can make a positive impact every day. Little or small, it doesn't matter, as long as you're helping and doing it from a genuine, kind heart and place. And then your second affirmation is, I have the courage to stand up for myself. I have the courage to stand up for myself. So if some of you maybe have been struggling with this, where like you don't want to step on people's toes, or you don't want to say the wrong thing, you're like, oh, like I probably shouldn't say that. No, if you feel like you're, you know, not getting your fair share, or someone is crossing boundaries with you, it's okay to stand up for yourself and say, hey, you know, that didn't really make me feel so good. I felt like that was not really nice. You can say things in a way, you don't have to like be aggressive and attack people, but you can stand up for yourself. Hey, you know, like that really wasn't that cool. It didn't make me feel that good. Like it's okay to call people out, or just say, I'm not okay with that behavior. Okay? Because the right people who love and care about you are gonna acknowledge that and be like, oh, you know what, I'm so sorry. Like I realized like I didn't know it hurt you. Sorry, my bad. And someone who's not supposed to be in your life, well, you just let them go. All right, and then your message from the universe is about transformation. So this may be feeling like a really transformative time for you, or maybe you're seeing yourself transform, like you've made some changes and now you're starting to see that change, or you're kind of going through that process this month. This could be physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, anything. So the universe says, let go of old patterns and habits that no longer serve you. You are being called to transform your life. So maybe around this time, you're thinking of making certain changes in your life. You're like, you know what? This is kind of not so good of a habit. Let me try to tweak this. Let me try to change my habits so that I can feel better and, you know, be a better person. So you may be going through little changes or big changes this month, but I think these improvements are improvements. They're helping you, even if they're a little bit challenging at first, okay? And then as your animal spirit, you guys got the worm, little worm, symbolizing nourishment and healing. And the worm is here to remind you that now is a good time to ground yourself and take care of your mind, body, and soul. So take care of yourself, Leo. Do whatever you need to do to feel good about you. If it bothers other people, guess what? Too bad. If it makes you feel good about yourself, do it. And you know it's healthy, it's helping you, go for it. But nourish yourself, heal. If there's something you need to really like look at and, you know, don't ignore it, try to face it and try to figure out how you can overcome it, maybe little by little, and it not affect you so much. You know, maybe you have a bad relationship with a parent or with a sibling or with a friend. Instead of just ignoring it, maybe why don't you try to work it out so, you know, there's not that hateful energy, or you don't feel bad about yourself. In whatever area of life, this is going to be a good time to really nourish it and try to heal and move past it. Okay, and then as your crystal of the month, you guys got orange calcite, and it's associated with the sacral chakra, and it helps one overcome old negative patterns and habits. It helps you embark on your new journey or endeavor, helps boost your creativity, increases libido, and encourages playfulness, lightheartedness, and confidence. Maybe that's something that you're struggling with, or maybe it's something we could all use, but especially you guys. And an affirmation associated with orange calcite is, I am fully capable of reaching my full potential. I am fully capable of reaching my full potential. Beautiful. Don't forget to practice saying that, and always know that you can achieve anything that you want. It all just starts here and in your heart. And I feel like your heart is definitely just like being cracked open. And maybe it's uncomfortable. Maybe for some of you, you don't like to like feel vulnerable. You don't like to like feel feelings. But this month, I feel like you have no choice. But it's also gonna help free you. The same thing that maybe you're afraid to face is the same thing that's gonna like free your heart and free your spirit. And as we're speaking of that, so you guys got here the Two of Swords and the Moon. So it's funny I was saying that, because this is exactly what I'm feeling here, that it's like your heart is being opened and it's pouring out. Like everything that you've ever been holding on to, it's like now it's just like a big water splash, like everything's just coming out, because it was like all in the bottle. Think of like when you open like a soda can or anything bubbly, right? If you're not careful and you shake it up and you open it, it's like it'll just explode. So I don't see it like that, but I just feel like something that's just been bottled in is just gonna be coming out, but not as in an explosive way, but just like flowing. And you're just like, oh, that wasn't so bad. That's not so bad. Because it's happening in a way that's not so like surprising or like, you know, shocking. It's just like flowing really beautifully. Some of you could have Pisces somewhere in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with a Pisces. And so there can be a situation here where your heart, you're finally becoming a little more comfortable with maybe being in touch with your heart space, with your feelings, your emotions. Maybe this has been a struggle for some of you. Maybe for others of you, it's not, but I just feel like you're becoming more in touch with this, more in touch with your heart's desires, your feelings, anything that you've been keeping inside. You're like, you know what? I don't want to keep this inside anymore. I want to release it. I don't want this to hold me down. I don't want this to stress me out. And maybe you've been kind of indecisive about this, or you've been like, when the time is right, I'll do this. When the time is right, I'll express this. But I feel like now this is going to be the time. You're going to decide sometime in this next few weeks or next few days. Something that you've been holding in is just like, all right, I got to make that decision now. And I want to follow my heart. I want to listen to my heart, and I want it to guide me, and I'm not going to be afraid. So I feel like you're no longer going to be afraid as much anymore. I'm not saying you are afraid, but like anything that you were kind of resistant to, you're finally just letting it come out. And if you're dealing with a Pisces or someone with Pisces energy, or that energy overall, I feel like you're kind of really, that energy is helping you and helping you connect with yourself in a deeper, more beautiful way as well. So this is a very like spiritual and emotional, I think, time for you, but I don't see this like negative emotions, like, oh my gosh, I'm crying and, you know, like struggling. No, I see this as like you really connecting with yourself in a very spiritual, emotional way. And as you connect deeper with yourself, you're going to be able to better connect with others or another person in your life as well. So you're finally making that decision this month at this time to kind of open up and reveal things that, you know what, these emotions, these feelings don't even belong to me. This is stuff that I accumulated from my childhood or from my family or my parents. Like, this doesn't belong to me. I can release this. I can let it go. And now I feel free. Now I feel lighter. Okay. So a lot of just like emotional and spiritual, like releasing and realizations. All right. And then as your love message, or what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you, is I remember everything. I remember everything. So this could be someone you're currently dealing with, maybe someone in your recent past, or someone you will be dealing with. But this is someone who definitely remembers a lot, maybe about you, maybe has kept a lot of photos or messages or voicemails or whatever. And they think about you a lot at night, or are going to be thinking a lot about you at night, and seem to not have forgotten any little detail. They remember every little thing. Maybe this person or you has like photographic memory, which is so cool if you have that. So someone here remembers everything. Maybe they're going to be telling you something or expressing something to you, like, oh, remember that time that we did this at this time on this day? And you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Or wow, how did you remember that? And they remember it. And this could have been maybe a long time ago, or like something really small that you would have never thought they would have remembered, but they do. Okay. All right. And then as your angel advice, we have opportunity to forgive. Opportunity to forgive. I love this one. It's beautiful. And the koalas make me think of like Australia. Maybe some of you are Australian or from Australia. So it says, this situation brings you the opportunity to heal, grow, and release negative patterns. Hold the intention of seeing the other person's inner divine light and goodness. We will help you release unforgiving thoughts, feelings, and energies, and lift you to a higher place of peace and compassion. So this is definitely going to be a time for you to forgive. Maybe you're going to have the opportunity, or someone is going to maybe say, hey, Leo, I'm really sorry. Can you give me another chance? Or I apologize for something that I've done. Or you forgiving yourself. Either way, this is going to be a great time to forgive anything that maybe has been holding you back, or you've been keeping in your heart. And as you let it go, you're going to just feel so much better, so much lighter. All right. So my beautiful Leos, I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and I'll see you guys for your weeklies, of course, and then your August mid-month that will be like this. Okay, happy birthday to you guys. Love you all so much. Take care. Have a beautiful rest of your day or night. All right, so now moving on to Virgos. All right, Virgos, we're gonna be heading into your season shortly after Leo season here. So I hope you guys are excited for your birthday. maybe getting prepared or trying to organize something to have fun. So your first affirmation is I am healthy. I am healthy. I am healthy. So maybe health has been something that's been on your mind. Maybe you've been trying to get better or get your health, you know, take it to the next level, whether this is like your internal health, your physical health, how you feel about yourself, any way, shape, or form. Practice saying this. If you've been sick or maybe you feel like you can improve your health, practice saying I'm healthy, I am healthy. And it's funny because you guys in the Zodiac are like the healers pretty much. And when we all enter into Virgo season, it's pretty much a time when we're like, you know, looking at our habits, analyzing things, looking at the details, seeing what we need to fix, what we need to change, practically being realistic. But you guys can also heal. You have the ability to really heal yourself. That is one of your gifts at being a Virgo. So don't take that lightly. And you could probably find there's a lot of doctors or a lot of people in the health industry who are Virgos. I personally know a doctor who is a Virgo, and really hardworking, really detailed about everything. So this is a great time to focus on your health and maybe just practice saying I'm healthy, I'm healthy, I'm healthy, and I'm going to find a way to be even more healthy or improve my health. And then as your second affirmation, we have I'm at peace in my life. I am at peace in my life. So maybe for some of you, this has been a struggle. Maybe you haven't been feeling at peace, or you've been feeling anxious, or you've been feeling like paranoid or just stressed about something, or you don't even know why you feel stressed or why you feel depressed or angry or anything. So practice saying this, I'm at peace. I'm at peace. And when you say it, I want you to close your eyes and visualize you being like on a beach somewhere, on an island, and the water is just super like calm. Maybe there's some birds flying around and there's no one around, or whatever makes you feel at peace. Maybe being at the top of a mountain makes you feel at peace. Maybe being in the middle of a jungle or a forest makes you feel at peace. Whatever that peace is for you, visualize that as if you're right there in the center, and close your eyes and just practice saying that I'm at peace in my life. I'm at peace in my life. Okay? I promise you it'll help. Okay, and then as your message from the universe, it's about simplicity, and they're telling you keep it simple. Keep it simple, Virgos. You're like, I don't know how to keep it simple. I don't know how to do that. So the universe is saying sometimes the simple things in life are the best things in life. Don't worry about what others are doing around you. Focus on the basics. So maybe some of you right now have been trying to like jump through hoops and get to the finish line instead of just focusing on the basic steps, on the basics, on, you know, like the foundations of things, and you're trying to go to the finish line instead of maybe getting, you know, the simple foundation work done first. So keep it simple at this time. Like, let's say you're trying to prepare to buy a home, right? And you're just already jumping ahead of the game. You're like, oh, I need to do this, I need to do that. Well, maybe first look, are my finances in order? Do I have the down payment? Do I have the closing costs? You know, is my credit score okay? Like, you got to look at everything. So just don't jump ahead too fast. Make sure you get all the basics done first, and don't make it too complicated. I feel like a lot of things in life are not that complicated. We just make it complicated. Try to simplify everything so it's like less stressful for you. All right, and then as your animal spirit, you guys got the butterfly. Beautiful. So the butterfly here is symbolizing powerful transformation, renewal, and rebirth. And it's here to remind you that you are experiencing positive life changes and personal growth. So you're no longer a caterpillar. A lot of you are butterflies now, spreading your wings. So you're going through transformations, and maybe some of you have already been through it, or you're kind of seeing the end of it and going through renewal, especially as you go through your birthday season, your solar return. All right, and then as your crystal of the month, we have ocean jasper. It's funny because I mentioned like the water and the ocean earlier, and it's associated with all chakras. It's a stone of happiness and joy. It helps you release negative feelings and feel more optimistic, enhances your understanding of yourself and your own personal power, promotes deep relaxation and reconnecting your spirit to the earth and its healing vibrations. Beautiful. And an affirmation associated with orange ocean jasper is I enjoy positive energy in all of my relationships, including myself. That's a beautiful one. I want to look into getting in that one. So maybe that's a crystal you would be interested in. Ocean jasper. I think it's like a very light green color. All right, so Virgos here, we have, ooh, the Knight of Cups and Two of Cups. I know we're gonna be having quite a few planets in your sign, like Mars in Virgo, and Mercury and your Sun, and I think Venus already, or is going to be in Virgo. So I feel like love is definitely something that's going to be on your mind, or something that's going to be coming into your life, or be a big part of your life at this time, or in these next few weeks throughout August. Some of you maybe are in relationships, or maybe some of you are out there dating, getting to know someone, or maybe you're with someone already and it's like the beginning stages, or you guys are kind of just flirting with each other, getting to know each other, or you're going to be meeting someone very soon. And I think you're coming off a lot more relatable, more friendly, maybe just more comfortable with your energy, and I think that's why it's flowing easier for you. Some of you could be involved with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or maybe you're interested in a water sign, or a water sign is interested in you. Either way, love is going to be on your mind. Love is definitely in the air for you guys, so this would probably be a good time for you in specific to maybe get out there, get to know people, talk to someone. If there's someone you're interested in, don't be shy to ask them out, or talk to them, get to know them, introduce yourself. You just never know what could happen. But I feel here there's like new connections, maybe meeting someone new, or you're already with someone and it's like you start to get the feelings start to grow a little bit, and there could be a water sign or someone who has a crush on you, maybe likes you, and you make them feel really, really good, make them feel really comfortable. And this speaks of a connection that is not superficial, it's emotional. There's a spiritual connection here. It's not just like, hey, what's your favorite color? Oh, cool. It's like you guys really get along with each other. It flows really beautifully. It feels organic. It doesn't feel forced. It almost feels like you guys are like really good friends, but with the romance in it. So I like this energy. So if you are in the market to look for someone, or you're open to love, open to dating, I would definitely give it a chance. Maybe put yourself out there, or just start talking to people, because it's very possible you can meet someone if you haven't already. All right. And then as your love message, or what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you, is you are so beautiful. You are so beautiful, or handsome if you're a guy. Just switch it around. But you are so beautiful. So someone could be thinking that, and maybe will tell you that, like, oh my gosh, Virgo, you're so beautiful. Oh, you're so handsome. Like, oh my gosh, I can't take it. I just want to kiss you. I just want to hug you. This person, I feel like they praise you, or they give you compliments. They're not afraid to compliment you, to, you know, put you on a pedestal, or just tell you how lovely you are, or how attractive they are to you. Like this could be definitely someone's like, oh my gosh, I love your outfit, or I love how you did your hair, I like your shoes, or I like your dress, I like your shirt. Like they're really all about you, and they're not shy to give you compliments. And I think you're gonna love that, because who doesn't like compliments, right? So it feels like someone who's a really loving spirit, who's not afraid to show their affection, and that could be something you really like, or you really enjoy. All right, and then as your angel advice, we got change in direction. Change in direction. So it says, the changes you're experiencing are divinely directed by your newborn willingness to open your heart to love and our guidance. Didn't I just say open your heart to love? You are protected now and in the future, so follow your path to the happy outcomes you desire. So there are changes ahead for you, but I think these changes are good, okay, and are going to bring a lot of positive, loving energy. So be open to it. Be open to change. Don't be afraid of change, okay? All right, so my beautiful Virgos, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our weekly readings, and then also the August mid-month, which will be coming up, you know, sometime mid-month, okay? All right, so have a beautiful day or night, and I'll talk to you next time. Take care. All right, so now moving on to Libras. Hi, my lovely Libras. How are you? All right, so your first affirmation is, I'm abundant. I am abundance. I am abundance. I have abundance everywhere. Abundance can mean anything. You know, it can mean a lot of different things for everyone. So whatever that means to you, close your eyes and visualize all of that being around you. Abundance of health, abundance of love, abundance of wealth, abundance of happiness, abundance of peace. Whatever that means to you. Maybe some of you are like, I just want to be rich. I want to have money. Well, what if that's what you want? Visualize it, okay? If you want, I don't know, freedom, visualize that, okay? And just repeat that, but say it with a lot of intention, like you really mean it and believe it. I'm abundant. I'm abundant. Have that abundant like mindset, not the lack. And then your second affirmation is, it's okay not to know everything. It's okay not to know everything. Yes, it's okay. If you don't know the answer, that's right. You could probably Google it. You could probably do some Google search and it can give you something. So don't worry. But don't feel like you have to be a computer. You're not a machine. You're not a robot. You don't have all the answers, okay? And even robots and computers don't have all the answers, technically. So don't feel bad if you don't know something or you're not sure. Maybe you just got to learn a little bit more. Maybe you got to read a little bit more. Maybe you just got to educate yourself a little bit more. But don't feel bad about it. Don't feel like a failure. Don't feel like you're dumb or like you're stupid or anything like that, because you're not, okay? It's okay if you don't know everything. It's fine. Just like, oh, I didn't know that. Sorry. Now I know. And now that you know, you could do better. But don't feel bad about yourself if you don't know the answer, you don't know something, okay? Maybe ask for help, or maybe find someone who's in doing what you want to do and you can look at what they're doing. All right, and then as your message from the universe, it's about meditation. Meditation. So the universe says you should take time every day to clear your mind and meditate, connect with spirit, and be open to receiving whatever information that comes to you. So a lot of you could benefit from some quiet time, stillness. I know it seems kind of like ooh, woohoo, but honestly, if you can take 2 minutes out of your day, 2 or 5 minutes, even 30 seconds, maybe in the morning if that works for you, or midday when you have your lunch break, or at night, just sit in stillness and ask before you start your meditation, can you please show me what I need to know right now, or tell me what I need to hear, what I should be focusing on, or I don't know, you know, if that's something you want, or you just want to be still, you know, have no noise, no images, no nothing, just be still and focus on your breathing. Inhale, exhale. Even just a little bit of time, 30 seconds or a minute or 2 minutes can work wonders, okay? So start little by little. All right, and then as your animal spirit, you guys got the crow. All right, the crow symbolizing alchemy, sight, and magic. And the crow's here to remind you to pay attention to the signs, be aware of deception around you. So maybe crows for you this week could be a little bit of a sign. I know it's kind of hard because maybe some of you see crows everywhere all the time. But if you see something abnormal or meant to like more of them than usual, then that could be a big sign. Or maybe you never see crows and you happen to see a crow this week, that could be a sign to you, okay? Maybe be aware of someone you're talking to or an energy around you that may not be very honest, or maybe it's trying to swing you in one direction. Just be mindful of that. Try to like read people's energy. And if you feel something off all of a sudden, as soon as you start talking to someone and you know you were fine before, you know there's something there. Okay, so that's why it's really good to understand your energy and know if there's something throwing it off when it has nothing to do with you. It could be someone else. Their energy is just not meshing well with yours, and you're just picking that up. By the way, I think the AC just turned on, so I hope it doesn't bother you, but it's just really hot, guys. It's been a struggle. I know I sound like first world problems, but it's been very, very hot, so hopefully it doesn't bother you. All right, and then here's your crystal for the month. You guys got sodalite. Sodalite. This makes me think of like soda. Maybe I'm saying it wrong. I don't know. Sodalite or sodalite. So it's associated with the throat chakra. Promotes self-expression and enhances communication, improves memory and clears mental fog, balances the mind and emotions, great for calming your mind and releasing anger, boosts mental clarity and alignment. Beautiful. And an affirmation associated with sodalite is I am calm, relaxed, and all is well. Maybe some of you are like, I'm not calm, so maybe you need this crystal right now. Or you just want something to give you a little boost, a little mental space, clarity, because I know you Libras maybe could be thinking too much sometimes, or getting too angry about things that you know you don't need to be getting angry about. My brother's a Libra, so I know. Sometimes he can be a little beep, you know, but it's okay. Still love him. All right, so my beautiful Libras, we have here the 6 of Wands and the Emperor. Ooh, I love this for you guys because I feel like you're a winner. Some of you are winners, or you're going to be winning something this week. Maybe you're an Olympus, maybe you're an Olympic gold medalist or something, or I don't know, one of those. I'm just kidding. For most of us, I just feel like you're gonna achieve something, or you're gonna really feel in control, you're gonna really feel in power, or feel like things are finally going your way. Maybe you have a leadership role or a leadership position in your life or at work possibly, and you're getting stepped up, or you're getting promoted possibly, or you're winning some kind of challenge, or you're part of some kind of organization. I just feel like you're gonna win at something, or maybe you surpass a world record, or you meet a quota, or you reach an achievement or something, or even can be a personal goal that you wanted for yourself, like, oh, I want to lose 5 pounds, and you end up losing 8 pounds or 10 pounds, or I want to save this amount of money, and then you end up saving more money. Or you get a chance to oversee, have more responsibilities, and kind of really put your foot on the ground and be able to voice your opinion, your creativity, your leadership skills. So I feel like you're winning something, you're gonna be on top. So this is a really fired up, like confident month, I think, for most of you, especially because I think Venus is gonna be moving, Venus is gonna be moving into Virgo. No, it's Mercury is going to be moving into, Venus is going to be I can't speak. Venus going into Libra, I think on the 16th. So that'll be after, like mid-month August, but then we're going to be feeling more Libra energy and Mercury. So I think this is kind of like kicking you off and getting you excited. Some of you could be dealing with a Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, could be a friend, coworker, romantic partner, family member, and usually Aries and Venus kind of like clash heads, you know, usually doesn't really match really well. I know because my brother's a Libra and my mom's an Aries, and they fight a lot. They get along, but they fight a lot. I'm like the peacemaker, so I see it in real time. But in this situation, let's say you have a Aries person in your life, a boss, a coworker, friend, someone, it feels like now you're calling the shots. You're like, nope, it's my car, like you're gonna win, or you win an argument, or you have the voice of reason. So maybe this month it won't be as challenging, and you're gonna feel more in control, more in power. Okay, I also feel this like energy of like swag, like maybe you're gonna feel more swagged up, or just feeling yourself, or you're just, I don't know, like your confidence, you got your groove, you got your mojo back, like I don't know, maybe something you're doing is working for you, and just like, I'm just feeling so good about myself. So you win something, or you accomplish something, and now you're just like, no one can tell me anything. So I feel really good energy for you guys. Also, you could be getting along really well with a father figure, or maybe a mentor, or someone you look up to. Maybe this person's really helping you and you really appreciate them, or you could be that energy for someone else. Beautiful. And then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or maybe wants to tell you, my Libras, is I see you differently now. I see you differently now. How do they see you? I don't know. It'll be different for each and every one of you, but I feel like they see something in you now that they didn't notice before, but you've always had. It's always been a part of you, but they didn't notice it up until now. And you're like, this has always been me, and you just notice it now. But I feel like now they're paying more attention to you. So you've always had this, but they just weren't paying attention as much. Now they're really paying attention to you. So I feel like they're focused more in on you, and like reading you or studying you or observing you more. You may be like, I don't know, that makes me nervous, right? That would make me nervous. But it seems like more of like admiration, like, wow, you know, you're different, but in a good way. Like, I think admiring you. So they may point something out to you, or may, you know, compliment you on something possibly, or say, wow, you're different, but like in a good way, you look good, or something. Okay. Do you guys get nervous when people stare at you too long? Because I'm getting here, like maybe this person may like stare at you, or may just kind of just be looking at you like this. You're like, something on my face? There's something wrong with me? Like, no, I'm just looking. I know I usually get kind of nervous, so let me know if that makes you guys nervous or not. All right, and then as your angel advice, we have new partner. New partner. All right, so it says, a chance meeting is no mistake. It is divinely orchestrated as a catalyst to set the wheels in motion for the fruition of your prayers. Pay careful attention to new people we send into your life. You will recognize them by your sense of familiarity, comfort, and safety. New partners. So if you're already in a relationship, maybe it's just like your person is like becoming a new person and they're changing, or you guys are connecting more. But for those of you who are single, this is new energy, new soulmate contracts, new soulmates coming into your life, especially when Venus goes into Libra. You guys, this is gonna be like love on fire, okay? And then Mercury in Libra, like it's gonna be such a beautiful time when people are more open to relationships. They want to relate, they want to find someone, heading into like the fall season, you know, as we end the summer season, or I guess it depends where you are in the world. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of you get into new relationships, or you meet someone new, or you find someone you fancy, or someone fancies you. Possibilities are endless, guys. All right. So Libras, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. I will see you guys for your weekly readings and then your August mid-month at the mid-month time mark. All right, so take care. Have a beautiful rest of your day and night, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Mwah. All right, so now moving on to Scorpio. I don't know why I always say it like that, Scorpio. All right, Scorpios, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. So your first affirmation is, I'm happy. I am happy. And I think this is coming up because a lot of you have not been feeling happy, or maybe you've been feeling down, or maybe you've been feeling kind of like you need a little boost, or you're like, why is it so hard for me to just be content? Why is it so hard for me to just smile? Like there's always something that's like bringing me down. And hopefully this can put a smile on your face, or me just saying this to you. Close your eyes and visualize, what is it that makes you happy? What would make you so happy right now or make you smile? What is that? What is that for you? Close your eyes and visualize that. And now open your eyes as if you already have that, and maybe it'll make you smile. So practice saying this 3 times. I'm happy, I'm happy, I'm happy. Maybe put on a song like that Pharrell song, 'cause I'm happy. Da, 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 da. Or just play something that's upbeat, because I feel like maybe some of you have not been feeling, or you've been feeling kind of down, or melancholy and just heavy, and you don't know why. Like no one wants to be sad, no one wants to be down. We don't choose to be like that. We want to be happy. It's just harder. It kind of takes a little more effort to be happy, right? It's almost like easier to just be like sad and negative and blah. But it takes effort to just like be giddy and enjoy life and see the positives. And that's something that like people always like, you know, ask me about. I think just because also my Jupiter is in my first house, so I'm naturally a very like positive, optimistic person. Despite like, you know, anything that could happen in my life, I always try to see the good in everything, and I always try to rise above it. But I know that's not everyone, right? So maybe that is, you know, one of my gifts to give to you guys, to help you see the positive in everything and never give up, and keep trying to smile, keep trying to find things that make you happy despite whatever may be going on for you. All right, and then as your second affirmation, we have, I'm living my best life. I'm living my best life. So that kind of goes hand in hand, right? Because if you're living your best life, you're most likely going to be happy. So I want you to close your eyes and also visualize that. What does that mean for you? Living your best life. What does that mean? Are you on an island sipping pina coladas? Are you at the top of the mountain going skiing and snowboarding? Are you in the jungle, in the forest? Are you just at home in your room cozy with your cat or your dog? What does living your best life mean to you? Like, we all have different definitions, right? Because we all like different things, but what is that for you? Close your eyes and visualize that, and know that maybe it's possible. You can have that. You can achieve it, because what you think and what you feel, what you believe can become your reality. You can manifest it. You just got to really believe it and really, you know, mean it when you say it and when you visualize it. All right. And then as your message from the universe, it's don't burn bridges. Don't burn bridges. Some of you are probably like, damn it, I just blocked this person, or I just deleted them, or I just cussed someone out. Hopefully you didn't do that, but so the universe is saying, always respect and appreciate others. Don't create any negative relationships and fix any broken ones. keep the peace. I know sometimes there's some things that like you can't really fix, and in those cases you just gotta, you know, make peace with it as much as you can. But if there is a situation where like, you know, it's just super negative, but you know, it takes two to tango. We all play a part. If you know there's something you can do to at least just keep the peace, you don't have to be besties, you don't have to be like, oh my gosh, what's up, going like super close. But if you could just maintain the peace, sometimes it's better to just be the bigger person and just say, okay, we can agree to disagree. I don't want to fight with you anymore. Let's just be at peace. Let's leave it at that, or find a compromise, find an agreement, a middle ground. And try, maybe at this time, for you guys specifically, try not to burn too many bridges. Try to keep them up. You know, if you don't have to burn them, if you really don't have to, don't do it, because then you're just creating more smog and smoke in the air. We gotta get the firefighters out here and calm all the fires, and you know, it can cause more stress than good if you could just keep the peace instead. But I know it's easier said than done. But if you can, try not to burn any bridges this month, if possible. All right, and then as your animal spirit, you guys got the bear, symbolizing solitude and rest. The bear. Are you guys resonating with the bear? Like, oh yeah, I just want to go into hibernation mode. I want to be away from people. I just want to sit down and relax. So the bear is here to remind you, take the time to take care of yourself. It's okay to take a break. You're like, hallelujah, yep, that's what I need. I need to take a break. I need a vacation. So yes, take a break, you know, take care of yourself, do whatever you need to do. Don't be hard on yourself, and don't feel like you always need to be go-go, you always need to be doing something, you always need to be productive. Sometimes it's okay to just lay down, sit down, do nothing, you know, and just enjoy. It's okay. I feel like this day and age we get like, people are trying to like, you know, it's almost like a prideful thing, or people think it's like something good to be always busy. Oh, I have to do this, I have to do that. No, sometimes you just need to relax and you need to take a break, and that can do you more good. And then as your crystal, you guys got celestite, and it's associated with the throat and third eye chakra. It brings peace and harmony into the body, removes fear of flying. Are some of you afraid of flying? I love flying. I love the feeling. I'm not afraid, but I know some people could be afraid. Removes the fear of agrophobias. I don't even know what that is. Speaking in public and large crowds. Maybe it's something you struggle with. Relieves symptoms located in the ears, mouth, head, nose, and throat. Reduces acute anxiety states. And an affirmation associated with celestite is eternal love and light fills my soul. Eternal love and light fills my soul. Beautiful. So maybe that's a crystal you guys can look into and maybe you will like or resonate with. All right, so my lovely Scorpios, we have here the King of Wands and Justice. All right, so Scorpios, I feel like here, if any of you are dealing with or are going to be dealing with any legal matters, you know, anything with, you know, custody, documents, child alimony, divorces, lawsuits, anything of that nature, I feel like this is the month where things are finally becoming more fair, or you may be hearing good news and maybe things are going in your favor. Okay, you could be dealing with a Libra, or maybe you have Libra in your chart, or your Libra Scorpio cusp. Some of you could also be have fire in your chart, like Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But if you're dealing with any laws or legislation, court cases, stuff like that, I think most likely it's going to get resolved, or you're going to see good news, you're going to see good progression, and it may be going more in your favor actually. And this is going to give you confidence. You're going to feel better. You're going to feel happy about this, okay? You're also restoring a lot more balance and harmony into your life, and maybe voicing your opinions more, but doing so in a more confident manner. But you're also doing it where you're seeing both sides of things. You're being fair. You're not trying to just one up on someone or do someone dirty. You're trying to get your way. Like, you're seeing both sides and you want to be fair, okay? And I think if you were dealing with any court cases, it's going to be going in your favor, or at least it's going to be pretty fair and balanced, all right? I also feel like some of you are going to be feeling maybe more passionate, more motivated towards your goals, or maybe work or something that you're doing, and you're going to be seen more as a leader, or people are going to be paying attention to you more, hearing what you have to say, and maybe taking your opinion, your voices, your knowledge into consideration more, because it's coming off more confident and more clear. Okay, maybe some of you are in law enforcement, or you are dealing with, you know, the justice system, legislation, lawyers, attorneys, stuff like that. But I just feel like there's something going in your favor, or you're gonna have more control over the situation. So something that maybe was out of control, maybe now is gonna be more in control and more in your favor, but it's still very fair. It's the right thing to do. Okay, so if you are in that position to make that call or make that decision, make sure to be fair, see both sides, it's always, that energy is always going to return to you. So always remember that even if you have the power, the authority to do something, and you know it's not right, try to choose the right thing to do no matter what. Okay, I know sometimes certain situations can be hard, but try to always do the right thing when possible, especially if you have the power, you have the authority. So this month definitely just feels like you have more power, more authority, and I just hope, and I think most of you will do good with it. You won't, you know, abuse it or try to do anything sketchy or shady with it. Okay, I know you're a good person and you'll do good. All right. Some of you also could be dealing with a person, and this person helps you see both sides, and they still make you feel in control and empowered, but they also help you be more relatable. They help you kind of they help you lighten up a little bit, and you're like, okay, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I see your point. Like, they're not molding you, but I feel like they're influencing you in a positive way. And you could be doing that vice versa as well. All right, and then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you is, I am done for now. I am done for now. And I know some of you be like, oh, what? Excuse me. But I actually see this as a positive, because I think this is someone who's maybe giving you a headache, causing drama or chaos in your life. Maybe it was someone you're dealing with in a court case or something, or divorce papers or something going on, and now they're like, hey, whatever, you win, fine, forget it. Like, I feel like they're just kind of done, and they're not going to bother you anymore, or they're going to finally like let it go or leave you alone, and maybe not put so much pressure, not so much stress on your hands. So I think this is someone who was maybe problematic or was causing a lot of just unnecessary negativity in your life, and they're finally just kind of throwing in the towel, like, fine, whatever, I give up, you got it, whatever, I don't care anymore, and they're gonna leave you alone. But I think this is gonna be a relief to you, like, oh, thank goodness, finally, I thought they would never stop, I thought they would never leave me alone. Okay, all right, and then as your angel advice, we got innocence. Innocence. All right, so the angels are telling you, beloved one, everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feelings of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. Beautiful. So I feel like this is the angels and the universe kind of giving back your innocence. If anything or anyone ever took that innocence away from you, whether this was recently or when you were younger, I feel like that is slowly being returned to you. Your childlike nature, your creativity, your love, your harmony, if that was ever taken away from you in any way, shape, or form, I feel like they're finally kind of returning that to you, helping you reconnect with your inner child, reconnect you with love, your heart space, so you don't feel that heaviness, you don't feel that this darkness that you don't want to feel. You want to be happy, you want to feel light, and I think they're going to lighten that load for you. So I see good changes happening for you, maybe starting to feel a little more warm, a little less heavy, a little less sad or less upset than usual. So Scorpios, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading, our weeklies, and then your August mid-month reading that will be coming up in a few weeks. All right, take care. I wish you guys all the best, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. All right, so Sagittarius. Hi Sagittarius, how are you? I hope you guys are doing amazing. So Sagittarius, your first positive affirmation is I'm in love, and it's a good thing. What song is that? I think it's a Genuine song. Yeah, I'm in love, and it's a good thing. Da-da-da. I don't know the words, but I don't know why that song is coming to me because I haven't heard that song in like forever. But I should probably listen to it after this reading. So I'm in love, or maybe listen to that song. Maybe you know who I'm talking about. And I think it's called In Love or I'm in Love. It's very passionate. It's like, oh my gosh. He's the same guy that sings Differences. If you guys know that song, oh, it's a good one. It's a classic. So I'm in love. I want you to practice saying this. I'm in love, I'm in love. Close your eyes and visualize what that means for you. What does it feel like? Who are you with? What is your ideal partner? Are they appreciating you, loving you? Like, just practice saying this, okay? Especially if you want love, but you haven't found it. You gotta believe it. You gotta believe that it's there, that you're gonna have it so it can come into your life. So practice saying this. I'm in love, I'm in love. And I actually feel like towards the end of the month in August, once Venus goes into Libra, this is going to be activated. Love is going to definitely be on people's mind a lot more, and we're going to see more relationships or maybe more people getting together. So it would be a good chance for you guys. All right, as your second affirmation is I'm enough. I'm enough. So practice saying that I'm enough. I've always been enough, and I am more than enough. I will always be more than enough. Practice saying that and close your eyes and say with a lot of intention, like you really mean it and believe it, because I know right now it's so hard for all of us to feel like we're doing enough, or that we always feel like, oh, I should be doing more, I should be this, I should be that, comparing ourselves, social media making us feel like we're not good enough. And I don't want you guys to ever feel that way. So I want you to practice saying this, you know what, I'm enough. I don't need to be like Bob and Susie, Sally. I need to be like me, and I need to know that I'm good and I'm perfect the way that I am. Don't let what you see on the media or other people confuse you or make you feel like you're not enough, because you are enough, okay? And then as your message from the universe, it's about being thankful. Being thankful. The universe is saying, what are you thankful for? You may not have everything that you want, but there are always things to be grateful for. Show appreciation for all the things in your life, whether they are good or bad. So I know we all have struggles. We're all dealing with things. Our life is not perfect. Some have more problems than others, but there's always something you can be happy about, something you can be grateful for. Do you have food on the table? Do you have water to drink? Do you have a roof over your head? Do you maybe have, family or friends or a pet? That's something to be grateful for. And never forget those small basic things that we forget to just be happy about. Our health, air to breathe, water to drink, our legs to stand on, arms to move, okay? As your animal spirits, you guys got the bat, symbolizing visions, dreams, and journey. Beautiful. So the bat is here to remind you that you are on the right path and you are being guided. Maybe it feels like you're in the dark right now, you don't see what's going on, you're like, oh my gosh, what's happening? You gotta trust in divine time, and trust that you're always being guided, you're always being protected, and you are where you need to be. Even if you don't feel like you are where you need to be, it's gonna take you on the path of where you need to be. You just gotta trust yourself, okay? Follow your intuition. As your crystal, you guys got labradorite. This always makes me think of Labrador Retriever, like the dog. My Richie, I miss him. So it's associated with the throat, third eye, and crown chakra. This is a stone of transformation, helping you get through big changes in your life, such as moving or a career change. It stimulates your imagination, promotes psychic abilities, helps treat disorders of the eye and of the brain. So if this is something maybe you struggle with, may not be a bad crystal to check into, or maybe gift to someone who maybe deals with this, or maybe had eye surgery or brain surgery. It could be a great crystal for this person. And an affirmation associated with labradorite is, I welcome transformation in my life. I welcome transformation in my life. Beautiful. All right, so Sagittarius, we have here 5 of crystals and Queen of Wands. So what I'm getting first off here for you guys is that be careful with your spendings. Be careful with your spending habits, especially impulsive spending. Like you may want new outfits or new clothes or new this and that, But do you really need those things? You know, like there could be some things in your closet probably has price tags on it, you still haven't used or you haven't worn. You thought you would wear it, but you never got a chance to wear it. Or maybe if you're into gadgets or technology, whatever it is that you spend a lot of money on, maybe be mindful of that this month, where you're not going overboard, because you may be like, oops, I probably shouldn't have bought that. That probably wasn't a good idea. I'm starting to get like a runny nose for whatever reason. So maybe some of you have allergies right now. But be careful with your spending habits this month. And don't feel like you have to do everything for everybody, okay? Because I feel here the energy of someone who maybe you help pay for everything, or you have to help your family or your friends, or you feel like you're pulling more weight than everybody else. You know, don't feel like you have all the responsibility on yourself. And if there is something that you can do to lighten your load, I would look into that. Maybe cut down your spendings, or maybe not eat out as many times a week. But also don't be afraid to set boundaries. Like if there are certain people in your life that always expect you to buy them things, or you got to provide for them and they're not pulling their weight, call them out. Be like, hey, you know what? I have a lot of stress right now. I have a lot of things going on. I can't do everything for you. I can't help everyone. Like maybe you are the person that is the most responsible one and everyone comes to you to fix things for them. You're like, I really can't do that for you this month. Like I have spendings, I have bills, I have things to do. And then they get mad at you. You're like, don't be mad at me. I've always helped you. I just can't right now. I need you to pull your weight. I need you to do a little bit more. So don't be afraid to call people out this month who maybe are over leveraging or overextending themselves, or getting a little too comfortable with you, expecting you to do everything for them and you're not getting anything in return, or they're just kind of depending on you and you're kind of you're like allowing them, oh my gosh, I can't think of it right now. I think you guys know what I'm talking about. But also just be careful also with any aggression or temper, or snapping on people, or maybe people snapping on you, because it may not be personal and just maybe something, okay, you're just feeling in the moment, but then you're like, okay, I wasn't even that mad. Why did I say that? Oh gosh, like now I have to look at this person tomorrow at the office and or tomorrow at work, and then it's gonna be awkward. So be careful with any like impulsive emotional reactions or impulsive spendings, anything impulsive this week or this month. Just kind of think it twice. Be like, do I really need to say that? Do I really mean that? Or do I really need to buy that? Like, just kind of think about it, okay? But also I think some of you are really confident, really you have this like magnetism about you, and people are noticing you. I really like that about you. But maybe some of you kind of feel that you have this persona, but deep down inside you feel alone, or deep down inside it's like, man, people think I'm this big bad person, but really I feel alone. Really I feel like I don't connect with anyone, and it's hard. Like I have this image, or I look good, I take care of myself, but I feel alone, or I feel like I don't connect with anyone. And you know, if that is the case, maybe look at your environment, your associates. Maybe is there a reason why those people are in your life? Have you been connecting with them maybe for the wrong reasons? And maybe start looking for people who actually resonate with you, who actually like the same things that you, who connect with you on a deeper, below surface level way, if that makes sense. So some of you could be feeling like you have people around you, but you still feel alone. Like you feel like you don't connect with them, or they don't understand you, or they're not into the same things you are. They kind of just look at you funny and they're like, what are you talking about? Maybe it's time to look for people who are really part of your soul group, who really match with you and vibe with you, like on a deeper level, so you don't feel that emptiness. Okay? All right, and then as your love message, or what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you, is please forgive me. Please forgive me. So someone here is thinking, or maybe asking you for forgiveness, maybe apologizing to you this month. Maybe this person has really thought about things, or they've had a rude awakening. They're like, you know what, that wasn't really nice, or I didn't mean to say that, or that was kind of shady of me to do. I'm sorry, Sagittarius, like, you know, it wasn't me, or I was not in the right place, you know, I hope you forgive me. Or you may have a dream someone saying that, but you may hear about this, or someone may say that to you, like, hey, I'm sorry, or like, please forgive me. It may not be something big, it could be something small, but someone may apologize to you this week, or maybe at least being a little more nicer to you. All right. And then as your angel advice, it's about asking. Ask and you shall receive. All right, so the angels are saying, ask us to help you in the situation, and we will immediately go to work on your behalf. We're governed by many universal laws, and among them is a free will that allows you to make your own choices and decisions. So we patiently await your request. Ask. So if there is something on your mind that you want the answer to, or you just need some more clarity about, simply ask. Just put it out there. Be like, you know what, I'm really confused about this. Can you please give me a sign or show me, you know, make it really obvious to me so I can get it, whether it's through a song, a conversation, a person, or just say that, you know, pray before you go to bed and just say, can you please give me a sign in my dreams, because I'm really confused about this. I don't know what I should do. Please show me a sign, help guide me. I'm confused. I need some guidance. And you'll be surprised at what you see or what you receive if you stay open-minded and you're aware. Okay? All right, so Sagittarians, I hope you guys enjoy this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading in our weeklies and then your August mid-monthly. All right, so take care and wish you all the best. Have a beautiful rest of your day or night. Bye. All right, so now moving on to Capricorns. All right, hi Capricorns, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Capricorn, your first positive affirmation is, I am magical. I am magical. So I want you to practice saying this and closing your eyes and visualizing magic all around you, and you being that source of magic. Like, you are the magic. You're the magic trick. You're the magic wand. You're the stars and dust and all that stuff. Visualize that. And what does it feel like? How does it make you feel? Like everything's possible. Like, oh my gosh, I'm the magician. I have everything I need to do anything I want. And feel that energy, because you can manifest anything that you want. You just got to believe that you already carry that magic within yourself. All right, and then there's your second affirmation is, everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. All right, so I want you to practice saying this with a lot of intention, like you really mean it and believe it. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. And everything is okay right now. All right, so if there's something you are worried about or you're stressed about, just practice saying that it's going to be okay. I don't need to worry about it. And if something's out of your control, there's no use in stressing about it. Just flow with it, okay? And your message from the universe is about paying attention. Paying attention. So the universe is saying, see the truth in every situation, use your intuition, and do not be foolish. So pay attention to every little thing this month, and read the fine print. Especially if there's something like, I don't need to read that. I don't need to see that. No, read it. Take the extra few minutes. I'm also seeing like tags, like keep the tags or receipts on things, especially if you change your mind or you decide, oh, it doesn't fit me or I don't like it. Keep the receipts, keep the tags, okay? All right. And as your animal spirit, you guys got the dolphin, symbolizing playfulness and joy. Beautiful. All right, so the dolphin is asking you to retreat, have fun, and laugh a little bit more. So basically it's asking you to lighten up a little bit, have some more fun, do something more playful, enjoy yourself at this time if you can, or schedule something where you could just feel free, feel like a little kid again. Don't get too down or serious about something, kind of lighten up a little bit if possible. All right, and then as your crystal, you guys got Kambaba Jasper, and it's associated with the heart chakra. It's a stone of peace and tranquility, helps in soothing the nerve, brings insight and calming to the mind and emotions, promotes balanced energy from within, aids in feelings of confidence, self-worth, inspiration, and courage. All right, and an affirmation associated with Kambaba Jasper is, when I look within, I find peace, stillness, and tranquility. Beautiful. All right. Okay, so Capricorns, we have here the Queen of Crystals and the Three of Wands. All right, so guys, I feel like here that your money, your growth, your stability, your security is expanding. It's going to be growing. So your finances could be seeing good returns if you are in investments, stocks, cryptocurrency, or anything else, you may be seeing a lot of gains, or you may be seeing a lot of growth, possibly, especially with cryptocurrency, I believe. You may be making more money, or you seem to have more streams of income, or you're just, I don't know, it just feels like you're attracting more abundance into your life and things are growing. You could be also making more purchases, or making bigger purchases, car, home, you know, I don't know, any other big purchase possibly. And it just feels like things are developing, things are growing. Maybe some of you are in the middle of a construction or building something, and that's going to be in the process of kind of just improving and going forward. And I think your environment is becoming, you're getting more comfortable with your environment, or your environment is you're adapting well to it, okay? I think that you're taking better care of yourself, or you're gonna want to take better care of yourself, and you could be investing in yourself as well. But I think this is more like investing in your work, in your career, your finances, and I feel like your money is gonna be in a good spot, or is definitely gonna be better than it has been possibly. And you're gonna be seeing gains, returns, improvements, growth, and you could be sharing ideas, or maybe combining forces with other people, networking possibly, or doing a group project or group idea or something. But I definitely see a lot of growth and improvement and positive abundance and money flow to you guys. So I'm sure that probably makes you happy. And some of you could be dealing with another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and maybe you guys combine together like a powerhouse or a power couple, and maybe both of you are very compatible, you're both like the same things, both driven, ambitious, and it seems like you're a match made in heaven possibly, okay? All right, and then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you is we are meant for each other. We are meant for each other. Why does this make me think of that Mariah Carey song, We Belong Together? So we are meant for each other. So someone here thinks about you, especially during the nighttime. Maybe this is someone who loves astrology or loves, you know, the mystical things of the universe, but they think about you a lot. They maybe feel like you are their soulmate, and they feel like you guys are meant to be together. And maybe you guys are not together right now, but they believe and are hopeful that maybe you guys will be, or they're excited to see you again. So good energy here. Again, someone who's really compatible, like you guys are very compatible, and especially because Venus is going to be going into Libra on the 16th of August. This is going to like activate relationships, love, like love is going to be on the air, and people are going to be more drawn to being in relationships and getting together with people. All right, and then lastly, as your angel advice, we have shower of abundance. Wow, the cards do not lie. That's crazy. Confirmation, you guys, confirmation. To heal your financial situation, first give us your worries concerning money. We will guide you in order to show you how to create and accept abundance. As we work together, your financial situation will heal as fast as you'll allow. So again, I feel like your finances are going to be killing it. You're going to be making more money. You're going to be saving more, investing more. I think if you were dealing with any losses, this is like your comeback time. Okay, so money is going to be really good for you guys. So congrats to you. All right, so my beautiful Capricorns, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and hopefully I'll see you for our next reading and for our weeklies and then the August mid-month. All right, take care. Wish you all the best. Have a beautiful rest of your day and night. Bye. All right, so let me get a sip of water. I thought I can go all the way through, but I'm thirsty this time. All right, so now moving on to Aquarius. Hi Aquarius, how are you? I hope you guys are doing lovely. So Aquarius, your first positive affirmation is I am creative. I am creative. So you know the drill. I want you to close your eyes and visualize this as you say it. I'm creative, I'm creative. I want you to say it 3 times. So you may be saying, oh, I'm not really that creative. I don't have any creativity. You do, because we all do. Is there something you're naturally good at? Is there something as a hobby that you enjoy to do? Maybe you like to cook. Maybe you like to swim. Maybe you like to draw. Maybe you like to dance. Like there's something that maybe you're good at that you like to do. and visualize that you're doing that and you're so good at it and you're so creative and you're doing it so different than everybody else, right? Because you're unique, you're an Aquarius, you don't do things like everybody else. So this could be a great time to work on your creativity, and maybe there is something that you're creatively interested in that you just haven't got a chance or you haven't got started on, but maybe now this is like your little push to get started on it. All right, and then as your second affirmation is I attract positive, healthy relationships. I attract positive, healthy relationships. So I want you to practice saying that, because maybe some of you feel like, oh, I'm so unlucky, I never meet anyone, I always get in these weird situations, I'm unlucky, I'm never gonna find love, this and this and that. No, stop saying that. Stop being negative. Tell yourself, I attract positive, healthy relationships. I'm gonna be in a healthy, loving, beautiful relationship, and it's gonna happen for me. And close your eyes and visualize what that is. How would it make you feel? Your person, you guys together, what are you doing? How does it feel? Okay? And then as your message from the universe, it's about being grateful and gratitude. So the universe is asking you, appreciate what you have and more good things will come. You are truly blessed. So in order to receive new and better things, we have to first be grateful for what we already have. So if you're not grateful right now and you're complaining and whining, it's going to be hard for the universe to give you anything more, because they're not grateful for anything. So why would I give them more things to complain about? So take this time. You know what? I have air to breathe. I have food in my fridge. I have water. I have a roof over my head. I can move my hands. I have my legs. I have my health. You know what? I'm good. I'm happy. I'm grateful. I may not have everything that I want, but I have everything that I need right now. And as your animal spirit, you guys got the horse. Beautiful. I love horses. So the horse is symbolizing strong emotions and passionate desires. And it's here to remind you that now is the time to take action, so do what inspires you. Now is the time to take action. Do what inspires you, like your creative hobbies, your creativities. Do it now, don't wait for it, especially Leo season, 5th house, play, fun, creativity, expression. This is the time to get started on those things. Even though it's like your opposite sign, you know, it may not be comfortable, but this may be a great time where you are really creative, or you can use your frustrations to put it into your art. Okay, and then as your crystal, we got lepidolite. Lepidolite, I don't know how you say it. It's associated with the heart and third eye, aids in helping and falling asleep at night if that's something you struggle with. Helps with learning, studying, change, and awareness, can aid in digestion and soothing your nerves, and relieves distress, anxiety, depression, and stress, aids in astral travel and rebirth. And an affirmation associated with this crystal is, I am in control of my thoughts and my life. I am in control of my thoughts and in my life. Okay, beautiful. So Aquarius, let's see what you guys got. We got here the 6 of Cups and 3 of Crystals. So I feel first off here that some of you may be returning to a job, or you're returning to a group or an organization or something that you used to do and now you're going back to it. Or maybe, let's say you were doing yoga and the yoga studio has been closed. Now it's open again, or now they have like an outdoor event that you can do. Or you were, you were working from home. Now you can go back to the office a few days a week, possibly to work. Or, a work you used to do or something you used to do, you're now doing it again. So you're now returning to something maybe that you once used to do. And maybe this is something that you love, something that you were associated with, you enjoyed. Maybe you're going to be seeing old coworkers, colleagues, or friends. Maybe you're going back to school possibly, or you're going to be seeing someone from your past. For others of you, this can also mean maybe you're getting back together with an ex, or there can be reconciliation, or, mending of terms possibly, and maybe thinking of the past, or wanting a redo of something from your past. Some of you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or maybe also an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it feels like whatever is going to be happening, or whatever that's returning or coming back, is happening pretty fast. Okay, it seems like it's going to be happening at a fast pace. And there's a sense of like communion, of like people coming together, of more unity, possibly, maybe you being the example of this unity. Keep in mind, we also have that double full moon in Aquarius this month as well. Well, at the end of the month. And it's funny because we already had a full moon last month, but it's going to be happening again as a double full moon. So there could this allows you, that gives you like a second chance to relook at something. And if there's something you missed or you didn't, you kind of pushed aside or you ignored, you can finally kind of seal it, or you can finally address it. And it's like you're kind of like your last chance to make peace with it or to address it in whatever way. Okay. All right. And then as your love message, or what someone is thinking or feeling and wants to tell you, is there is still hope. There is still hope. So maybe this person is still hopeful that you guys can be together, or you guys can talk things out, or come to an agreement or a compromise, or it's not over. Like maybe in this person's mind it's not over yet, or in their heart space they feel like it's not the end. You guys can work things out possibly. All right. And as your angel advice, it's about perfect timing. Perfect timing. All right, so it says, now is a perfect moment for you to act on your inspirations. The doors are open while you walk through them with us by your side. Don't delay or procrastinate, as all of the ingredients are right for your success. Everything and everyone is on your side, supporting your positive outcome. So everything's happening in divine timing for you guys, and I think there's going to be good results here, whether it doesn't feel like it right now. It's gonna be working out for your highest good, I promise you. Okay. All right, so my beautiful Aquarians, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching, and hopefully I'll see you for our next reading, our weekly readings, and then your August mid-month. Have a beautiful rest of your day and night. Take care. Bye. All right, so now moving on to Pisces. Hi Pisces, how are you? I hope you guys are doing beautiful. My little mermaids, mermans, my fishies, my sea creatures. So your first affirmation is, I am talented. I am talented. So yes, you are. I want you to close your eyes and visualize you working on your talent, or whatever talent you have, or if you don't know what you're talented at, visualize something, whatever comes to you first. Maybe that's that thing that you are really good at, or whatever you're good at. Could be a talent, could be a gift. So close your eyes and visualize you doing that, being so good at it, loving it, enjoying it, and just like enjoying your time and feeling that good energy. So maybe this is a really great time for you to work on your gifts, work on your talent, or try to find what that is for you. Okay. And as your second affirmation is, I am walking into my purpose. I am walking into my purpose. So you can literally close your eyes and visualize you walking on a path, opening a door, and it just beaming all this light, and that's like your purpose. You finally coming into contact with it and knowing what that is, and it's just like, whoo, it's overwhelming. It feels amazing. And I think that like sometimes we feel like, oh, my purpose, I don't know what my purpose is. It has to be something big and extravagant, but it doesn't have to be. Most times it's not. It's just wherever direction you're going in, and goals that you have, there is a purpose in that. And through that journey, through the climb, is where you're going to find that purpose. It's not really about finding the purpose, but doing the steps and then you figuring out along the way. All right, and then as your message from the universe, it's about synchronicity. Synchronicity. So you are on the right path. Your prayers are being answered. So pay attention to the signs. So maybe some of you will be receiving a lot of synchronicities, or you'll be seeing a lot of repeated numbers, maybe the same song playing, or license plates, or the same animals, birds. Could be anything, but pay attention to any signs and be aware of it, okay? And most of all, pay attention to what you were doing at that moment. If you saw that 222, 444, whatever, like, what were you doing in that moment? What were you thinking, or who were you talking to? So what were you feeling? Were you feeling positive emotions? Were you feeling negative emotions? And that can tell you whether like this is something good or something bad. So if you're seeing something a certain time or number and you're not feeling that good, you're going through something negative, maybe that is pointing out to you, hey, you're in a cycle, you're repeating the same things, you need to get out of it. Or if you're experiencing something positive, this is like, oh, good news, keep doing this, you're on the right track, okay? But it's very individual to each person. And then as your animal spirit, you guys got the owl, symbolizing wisdom and intuition. Beautiful. So the owl is here to remind you that you have the ability to see what others cannot. You have the ability to see what others cannot. And Pisces, you guys are known, we're known to be really psychic, really intuitive, and sometimes you don't listen to yourself though. That's the problem. You know so much, but a lot of times you doubt yourself and you don't follow your intuition. So this month you really gotta tune in because you have a lot of inner wisdom, a lot of your old souls. And you have strong intuition. You just gotta follow it, you gotta trust it. And sometimes you see things that other people cannot, you feel things that other people cannot, but just because they don't feel it doesn't mean it's not there. It doesn't mean it's not real. You just gotta know yourself and trust yourself and kind of follow that intuition, that gut feeling. Even if everyone else is telling you you're crazy. All right, and then as your crystal, we got flower agates, flower agates or agates. I don't know how to say it. It's associated with all chakras. It encourages self-growth, has seeds and flowers that represent one blossoming and reaching their full potential. It's great for entrepreneurs who are wanting to grow their business and increases passion. And an affirmation associated with flower agate is, I am capable of blossoming into my full potential. I am capable of blossoming into my full potential. Beautiful. Also, I realized, guys, you know how I have all my plants? A little tip. Maybe this is not new. Maybe some of you already know this, but I realized that my plants like purified water. They like purified water. If in the past when I've given them water from the sink, they don't like it. They don't like it. So now I have to give them purified water. Are my plants high maintenance or is this a real thing? Yeah, something in the regular sink water is not that good, I guess, and it shows because I notice a difference now. They seem to like purified water. I'm like, I got some high maintenance plants now. Anyways, if some of you have been struggling or maybe your plants have been dying or you feel like they're not at their best, try giving them purified water and see if there's a difference. I know it can get kind of expensive, but we gotta take care of the earth. We gotta take care of our plants. They feed us, they help us live. All right, so my beautiful Pisces, we have here the Empress and the Six of Crystals. All right, so some of you could be a double Pisces or have Taurus or Libra somewhere in your chart as well, or maybe you're dealing with a Pisces, Taurus, Libra person, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, okay? So I see here there could be fertility, pregnancy, children. So if you're not trying to have a baby, be extra careful at this time. But I definitely see here there's growth, there's progression. I feel like you're gonna be helping someone or someone is gonna be helping you. Maybe you're beautifying yourself this month. You could be, I don't know, dolling yourself up or getting a haircut or doing your makeup or buying an outfit, or doing something with kids or playing with kids, or maybe you're working with kids. But it feels like you're also giving back. Something that you've grown and you're nurtured, you're maybe giving back to someone, or you're helping someone or helping a community or helping people who need assistance, and you're giving back because you have that opportunity, you have that ability to do so. I also see here that your money and your finances could be doing really well, or maybe it's growing, it's prospering, and now you're in a position where you can kind of help others or give back to other people, or maybe someone is helping you with something that you're doing. This could also be a birth of a new business venture, a new hobby maybe that you're doing, a new idea that is just going to be blossoming beautifully. It's going to be growing at a beautiful rate, and you're really invested into this. You're putting a lot of your heart, your soul, your time into it, and I just feel like it looks really great. Some of you could also be decorating or doing something with your home, or if it's not with you, it could be something in your surroundings, like giving it a makeover. And you may be having help or assistance, or giving someone else help and assistance with this project or this thing that you're doing. And for others of you, again, children, maybe you are pregnant, or your person is pregnant, or you're going to be around children a lot at this time. Okay, what else here? I see also like spiritual enlightenment, or learning from certain experiences and giving back that knowledge, or finally understanding certain things that happened and why they happened. Okay, all right. As your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you is, I am scared. I am scared. So this person is scared of your love. They're scared of how deep you are. They're scared of how emotional maybe you are. Maybe it's overwhelming for them because they're not used to that, or they're not used to feeling so loved or being around someone that's compassionate, kind, loving, and caring. It's like overwhelming for them. So it feels like this person is like very scared, like, how deep is your love? Like, they're like, oh my gosh, it's so deep. Like, I'm scared. I don't know if I could swim. I don't know if I could swim in the deep end. I'm scared. What if I drown? You're like, no, don't worry. You're not gonna drown. I'm there. I will help you. Don't worry. And they're like, I'm scared. Like, maybe this person is not emotional. They could be a little bit more detached, or a little more practical, logical. You know, it could be earth, air sign possibly. And so emotions are a little bit scary for them. But I feel like they're getting closer and closer to your water. So getting closer and closer, dipping their feet and getting a little more comfortable. Like, okay, it's not that cold. Like, oh, okay, it's not that bad. Like, I can handle this. So you may be getting closer with someone. All right. And as your angel advice, it's about focusing on service. Focusing on service. So it says here, your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in the stream of giving and receiving in every situation and in all that you do. So this is going to be a great time, again, of helping others, being of service of others, especially if you're in a position to do so, or you can be a helping hand, whether this is advice, physical, labor, anything. Okay, so focus on helping others, and I think this is always going to be returned back to you anyways, and it's always going to make you feel good about yourself. All right, so Pisces, I hope you guys enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading, our weeklies, and then your August mid-month. All right, so take care, and I wish you guys all the best. Have a beautiful rest of your day and night. Bye. All right, let me have some water because my throat's getting dry. Okay, so now moving on to Aries. All right, hi Aries, how are you? I hope you guys are doing good. All right, so Aries, your first positive affirmation is, I am clear. I am clear. So maybe some of you have been feeling kind of cluttered or stressed, or you have too much on your mind, too much on your heart, and you're like, oh, I just want to be clear. I just want clarity. So close your eyes and visualize right now clear waters, still waters. There's nothing you have to worry about. Your schedule is like empty. You can just relax. You can coast, and say to yourself, I'm clear, and you have no clutter. You have nothing disturbing you. Everything's just working smoothly. Okay. And your second affirmation is, I'm surrounded by people who love and respect me. I'm surrounded by people who love and respect me. So I want you to also close your eyes and visualize what kind of people are around you that make you feel loved, that make you feel respected. How does it make you feel to be around these people? And what things can you do so that you can attract or be around people like that, that do respect you, that do value you? So visualize you being surrounded by these types of people, okay? Not receiving anger or aggression or combative energy. And then as your message from the universe, it's about not worrying so much. Don't worry so much. The universe wants you to know that worrying is a wasted energy. You have nothing to worry about. Take a deep breath and know that everything is taken care of. You are in good hands. You are in good hands. Don't worry too much. And then your animal spirit is the deer, symbolizing gentleness, sensitivity, and intuition. So the deer is here to remind you that you have a strong knowledge and intuition. Trust it and follow it. Maybe some of you love deers, or you see deers around where you live. And this week, if you see a deer, it could be a sign. Hey, you need to trust your intuition, or be more sensitive, be more gentle with yourself. And you gotta trust yourself a little bit more at this time, okay? And then as your crystal, we have citrine. I love citrine, or citrine. Is it citrine or citrine? I think it's citrine. It's associated with the solar plexus chakra, soothes fears and anxieties, aids in mental clarity, powerful for helping one manifest wealth and abundance, increases personal power and self-confidence, and clears blockages in the solar plexus chakra. And an affirmation associated with citrine is, I'm confident in my own skin. I'm confident in my own skin. All right, beautiful. So Aries, we have here the 9 of Wands and a 9 of Crystals. So 2 9s here. Maybe some of you are life path 9, or the number 9 may be important for you. So with 9 here, this is all about like spiritual enlightenment, spiritual growth, learning from your experiences. Maybe some of you are going through a lot of experiences and you're learning a lot at this time, or you are teaching, and some of you could legit be teachers or mentors to other people. I can also see traveling happening maybe for some of you in the near future, if that's something possible. Could be short distance or long distance. But I feel here that you are becoming very secure, very independent, and your finances could be doing really well for you. Actually, Aries, you could be at a good position right now where like you could do whatever you want, or you're receiving a lot more abundance than maybe you would have expected, and now you're just trying to protect it. You're trying to protect your assets. You're trying to protect everything that you've built, you worked so hard to build. I see here someone who's strong, independent, self-sufficient. Maybe you're single and you're scared to get back into a relationship, or scared to get married again because you don't want to be taken advantage of, or you're scared that someone's only going to be with you because of what you have, or your money, or your status. Some of you are also reaching a certain status or level that sets you apart from a lot of people, and maybe you feel like you're different than a lot of people, or you don't resonate with a lot of people, they don't understand you. I see someone also here could be like an entrepreneur, or just very like, you do your own thing. You've managed to just find your way and you did it all by yourself, and now you're protective of your energy. You're going to be feeling very protective of what you've built, but also very proud and confident about yourself. So very powerful energy here. You're going to be learning a lot from experiences, and maybe some of you are going to be teaching others, or be like a mentor to other people. And your money is going to be doing really, really well. You just need to protect it at this time, and put it in, I don't know, safe places, whatever that means for you. Okay, so I see someone here who is maybe single, and is trying to, you're a strong person, you want to find someone who's equally as strong as you, not someone that you have to like pull up and drag and baby. Like, you want someone who's kind of like on your same level and can keep up with you. And as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you is, I have changed for the better. I have changed for the better. So maybe some of you are recently single, or this person that maybe you have separated from in the past has changed. Maybe they were, you know, at a low point, or were not making certain changes that you hoped that you called them out on, or that you wanted them to do, and now they have changed, or now they have gone through certain steps to improve themselves, and maybe want to tell you that, or are thinking to express that to you, because they see you and what you're doing and how you're growing, how you're evolving. They're like, wow, okay, like I need to get my life together. I need to get things moving. I can't just be sitting here waiting, hoping for a miracle. I need to like get this ball rolling. Like, 'cause maybe you inspire this person, or maybe they feel like you kind of motivate them in a way. So someone here has changed, maybe will be reaching out to you or saying this to you. And lastly, as your angel advice, we got blessing in disguise. Blessing in disguise. All right, so what appears to be a problem is actually part of your answered prayer. You'll understand the reasons behind your present situation as everything resolves. Trust in heaven's protection and infinite wisdom to answer your prayer in the best way. So there are blessings in disguise at this time for you, Aries, and sometimes it doesn't feel like it, but in the end, it's going to work out in your favor, and you're going to look back and be like, you know what, I'm glad that thing happened, because I wouldn't be who I am right now, or I wouldn't be as strong as I am now. All right, so Aries, I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading, our weekly readings, and then your August mid-month. All right, so take care, and I wish you guys all the best. Have a beautiful rest of your day and night. Bye. All right, so now moving on to Taurus. All right, hi Taurus, how are you? I hope you guys are doing beautiful. Your first positive affirmation is I am blessed. I am blessed. So I want you to practice saying this out loud 3 times, and I want you to close your eyes and visualize all the blessings that you have around you. Like, what does that mean for you? Are you rich? Are you on an island? Are you have all the food in the world in front of you? Are you shopping all your favorite places? Like, what does that mean for you to be blessed? And visualize that and just soak in that energy. And what does it feel like for you? Okay? And then your second affirmation is I am strong and powerful. I am strong and powerful. So also I want you to close your eyes, visualize you being strong, you being powerful. How does it make you feel? What are you doing? Are you around anything? Are you around anyone? How does it feel? How does it feel to be that? And close your and open your eyes and be like, you know what? I am that. If I believe it, that's who I am. I'm strong and powerful. Because you are what you believe in. All right, and then in your message from the universe, it's about new beginnings. New beginnings. So the universe is saying you are starting a new life. You have put in all the work to heal, and now it's time to move forward. You are on the right path, okay? And then as your animal spirit, you guys got the elephant. Beautiful, and it's symbolizing good luck and wisdom. And the elephant is here to remind you that good things are coming. Don't let anything get in your way of your goals. Good things are coming. Don't let anything get in your way. You have good luck. You have wisdom here. You're learning. You're going through experiences that are teaching you things, and they're making you wiser and making you stronger. It's not here to break you down. It's here to lift you up and make you and get you to be who you're always meant to be. As your crystal, you guys got Larimar, and it's associated with your throat and heart chakra. It aids in being able to see who you really are, can be healing for the hair and the feet, said to aid in the release from addictions in the material world, and can help with dealing with guilt and aggression. So maybe that's a crystal to look out for if this is something you deal with or that you resonate with. An affirmation associated with Larimar is I am calm and embrace change. I am calm and embrace change. All right, so Taurus, let's see here. We have, wow, the King of Swords and the Universe. So some of you could have Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini somewhere in your chart. Maybe you're a cusp, Taurus, Gemini cusp, or maybe you're dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Feels like you are clearing the path. You're clearing your path. I'm seeing someone like with a big knife or whatever you call, machete or something, like cutting through a jungle or through a forest, and they're just cutting through all the plants and trees and twigs, and they're just making their mark. They're making their path. Like, you're creating your world, you're creating your destiny, and you're cutting through anything that doesn't belong. Any BS, any nonsense, people, places, things, you're just cutting your way through. And you're not struggling, you're just doing it because you know that's what you have to do. It's part of the job. In order to get further, you gotta cut through these things, and you gotta see what's right, what's wrong, what doesn't make sense. Okay, I don't need this, I don't need that. So it just feels like you're cutting through your way and you're carving out your destiny. You're carving out your path. You're creating your world at this time. So I feel like this is actually a very important month for you, Taurus. Your world is expanding. Your world is opening up, and maybe it's uncomfortable, but I feel like you're speaking up. You're gonna finally have your voice back, where you can go and attract and voice the things that you want, and voice the things, hey, I don't need this anymore, I don't want this, like setting boundaries, setting rules that feel comfortable for you. And I think that you're becoming more clear about your intentions. You're having more mental clarity. You're seeing your path clearer now, and you're carving that way for yourself, and you're opening up your world for more things. So I feel like this is like you having like a hard talk with yourself and getting to the truth, getting to the bottom of things, of what you need to change, what you need to improve in your life, and making those changes and just cutting through it, cutting through the jungle so you can get your way or get to your path, get to your destination. Also keep in mind that at the beginning of the month in August on the 6th, the sun in Leo is going to be squaring Taurus. So this may bring out like extra aggression, especially in you, because this is Uranus is in Taurus in your sign. So this whole year may have been kind of uncomfortable for you, and may kind of make you feel like intolerant or like you're lacking some discipline. And also Uranus is going to be going retrograde in Taurus at the end of August on the 19th. So this can really bring about like fear of changing things, staying stuck on old attachments and structures and beliefs. So this can be a really tough time, but this could also be a liberating time for you guys, where you just get down and real with yourself. Like, you know what? I gotta change this. You know, like I can't keep doing this. Like I gotta go through these uncomfortable situations. I gotta speak up my mind. I gotta do this, because if not, I don't want to be stuck anymore. So I think this is gonna liberate you, and your world is gonna open up. And a lot of you may be talking about things, or you could be voicing your opinion on social media, internet. Maybe you're becoming more active on social media or communicating with other people around the world as well. And you could be making different connections. And I feel like that is helping open up your mind and see that there are endless possibilities for you. Okay? And there could be an air sign in your life who's helping you. Maybe they're influencing you or helping you kind of get you the right insight, or helping you with your mental clarity. Okay? You're really smart, you're really intelligent. You just gotta really trust yourself and figure out, narrow down and focus on the things that are most important for you. Okay, and then as your love message, what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you is, I wish we were together. I wish we were together. So maybe this is someone you know or someone you don't know yet, but this person wishes you guys were together. Maybe this is your soulmate, maybe this is your twin flame, if you believe in that, and they want you guys to be together. Maybe you are planning to see each other very soon, or you haven't met this person yet, but either way, this soul, this person, this heart wants to be with you by your side, and they've been wishing or been praying, been thinking about you a lot at night. So you may hear communication from this person, or they may say that to you, like, oh, I wish we were together right now, I wish we could talk, I wish I was there with you, something along those lines. And then as your angel advice, it's about steady progress. Steady progress. We acknowledge you for the progress you've made in remembering love in your daily activities. We can clearly see the contribution you're making to the world through your thoughts, feelings, and actions of love. So focus on baby steps, making steady moves, steady progress. You don't need to leap, you don't need to jump, you don't need to hurdle. You can do baby steps. As long as you're making progress, that's all that matters. Okay? All right, so Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading, your weekly readings, and then your August mid-month. All right, take care. Have a beautiful rest of your day and night. Bye. All right, so next we're moving on to Geminis. Hi, Geminis, the gems of my eyes. How are you? I hope you guys are doing marvelous. All right, so your first positive affirmation is, I'm financially secure. I am financially secure. So maybe for some of you, money has been on your mind or been stressing about money. Say this out loud 3 times. I am financially secure, and close your eyes and visualize you being secure. What does that mean for you? You know, how do you feel? What's around you? What are you doing? And if that is something you're struggling with, what steps can you take to finally get there, to feel more secure? And if you just tell yourself, you know what, I'm secure, I have all I need, eventually you're going to manifest that into your reality. But don't get into this lack mentality or start being hard on yourself or negative. You got to tell yourself, no, I'm secure, I'm financially secure, it's okay, I may not be where I need to be right now, but it's going to happen for me. And then as your second affirmation is, I choose faith over fear. I choose faith over fear. So choosing, yes, I believe, I have faith that I'm going to be financially secure over the fear of lack, over the fear of I'm not gonna have anything. So choose faith over fear. Be faithful, believe. Don't buy into this fear-mongering, people saying, oh, beware of this, be scared of that. Like, no, that's meant to lower your vibration, and that's not where we're meant to be. Be hopeful, believe, be optimistic as much as you can. Even at times when it feels hard, you gotta still keep your belief and faith alive, because that's your power, and that's what the universe really has gifted you. And you gotta use it and take advantage of it, because belief is so important. It's something we take for granted or we don't use enough. All right, and then as your message from the universe, it's about flow. Flow. So the universe is saying, don't be uptight and tense. Learn to go with the flow and trust that everything will work out exactly the way it's supposed to. So maybe some of you have been kind of tense, or you've been kind of like on edge, or you've been kind of like difficult, or not wanting to change some things, or it's been hard for you to adapt to certain changes. Hey, if there are certain things that are out of your control and you literally you can't change anything, it's better to just learn how to adapt and go with the flow. If you can learn that skill in life, to just adapt, go with the flow, make certain changes, the wave won't hit you as hard. You won't be like washed up. You won't have to like be calling for help. You'll just be like, okay, I'll just go with it. Yeah, it's cool. Like, this wave is big, but it's okay. I'll go with it. Learn to just flow with any changes that come your way. All right, it's cool. I'll figure it out. Go with it. Okay? The universe loves a stubborn spirit, loves someone who just like takes it and like, okay, I can do it. I can handle it. All right? And then as your animal spirit, you guys got the lion. Ooh, and we're in Leo season. Use that Leo energy. So the lion is associated with strength, assertiveness, and power. And lion is here to remind you that you have the courage and the strength to overcome any challenges. Like I was saying, instead of fighting against the current, just go with it. You have the strength. You can handle it. Don't be afraid of it. Don't be afraid of the obstacles. Don't be afraid of the challenges. Just face it, and you'd be surprised. You know what? That wasn't that hard. I can handle it. It's not that difficult. I was scared, but it's not that scary. Once you do it, the fear kind of goes away, right? It's like someone who's trying to dive into, I don't know, from a high distance, altitude. Maybe some people are scared of heights, but if once you're in the water, it's like, oh, okay, it wasn't that scary. It wasn't that bad. But it's just like that little push to get over and to do it is what's scary. So face your fears. You're strong, you're powerful, you have what it takes. Don't be afraid, okay? Maybe that's just confirmation for some of you. And then as your crystal, you got green aventurine, or aventurine. I'm not sure how you say it. Green aventurine. It is associated with the heart chakra. It aids in creativity, motivation, leadership, and decisions. And it can help with pre-exam and exam stress. So maybe you're dealing with school stuff or applying for things, and you're really stressed about that. Helps with relaxation and calm, soothes your emotions, and can be good for the muscles, lungs, and the heart. An affirmation associated with the green aventurine is any emotional wounds are healed. Any and all of my emotional wounds are healed. So if you're dealing with any heartbreak or something that has hurt you, has created a deep wound, whether this is like a loss or breakup or anything that hurts your feelings, just say, you know what, these wounds are healing and they're healed. Okay? You can handle anything. No wound, no emotional up and down is gonna like destroy you. All right, so the lovely Geminis, the gems of my eyes. Did I say that? I don't know if I said that. The gems of my eyes. I might have forgot. So we have the Star and the Four of Swords in reverse. Beautiful. So some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius or another air sign, Gemini, Libra, or maybe you have Aquarius somewhere in your chart. So I actually love this energy. I think it's really lovely. I feel like your mind is expanding and you're kind of setting yourself free from things that you were fearful of or that you were holding on to. And now that you're free of that fear, or you're no longer stuck in some kind of fixed mindset, the possibilities are more limitless, are more open to you, and you could be having dreams coming true for you this month. There could be small dreams happening healing involved here. Maybe you're becoming also more popular, more well-known. You could be making more friends or finding associations, groups that you resonate with, that you could be a part of, that you feel more drawn to, you feel kind of more at home with. Some of you could be involved in humanitarian efforts and helping people as well, connecting with people around the world, maybe on social media, on the internet. Maybe you're being involved in like techie things, or you're really good with technology. And I just feel like here you're opening your mind to things, and you're no longer letting your mind control you. Like, you are controlling what you think about and what you put your mind into. So I feel like you're liberating yourself, and you're thinking outside the box, and you're like, well, you know what, like, it wasn't that difficult, or it's not that hard. I don't know why I was like overthinking things, or I was analyzing it too much when it's really not that difficult. I just got to think a little outside the box, or I got to do things a little bit differently. So I feel like your mentality and what you're thinking about is like a little unique. It's a little bit out there. You're doing things your own way, or you're seeing the other side to things. If some of you are into like cryptocurrency, you could be seeing good returns, or maybe you are looking into crypto and like technological advances and stuff like that. And it just feels like you're doing things your own unique way, and the way you're doing things, or the way your mentality is working, is standing out. It's different from everyone else, and maybe some people may not understand, be like, what? Like, are you sure you want to do that? You're sure? And you're like, yep. You're confident, and you're being a bit more confident in your decisions. And because of that, some dreams may be coming true for you. A wish may be coming true for you, a wish fulfillment. And I think that this is going to really help you and free your mind overall. So I feel good energy for you guys. Just trust yourself, free yourself. Don't get so stuck in a rut or be thinking in one way. Be open-minded about things, okay? All right, and then as your love message, or what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you, is I am busy. I am busy. So maybe someone may say that to you, or they're literally busy right now. Maybe they're at work, or they're doing something. But I feel like here that this person is like always making excuses. Like, maybe they're always making excuses, or they're always doing something and maybe not putting you as a priority, or they seem to be so invested in other things and not really be giving you maybe 100% of their attention. Could be someone who's like a workaholic, or is just kind of just more worried about something else right now. So it may be kind of hard to reach them, or maybe you may have to reschedule like dates or when you see them, because they're just kind of focused on other things right now. So maybe you know about this, or they're involved in something, but it just feels like this is going to be a busy time maybe for them, so it may be hard to see them or to reach them. All right, and then as your angel advice, you got Cupid. So Cupid says, we send great waves of love into your heart and mind, awakening your love for life itself. Your clear decision to accept and enjoy romance has triggered this reawakening. Allow yourself to spontaneously celebrate love in all of its glorious aspects. So Cupid may hit you very soon, maybe later this month. I feel like it's more so towards the end of the month, because after mid-month we'll have Venus moving into Libra, and then Mercury into Libra. So this is going to be kind of everyone becoming more open to relationships, love, romance. So it could be a great time when people get together, and you see more couples out and about, or people, I don't know, talking about love, or being more, I don't know, interested in love matters. So I would wait for big love changes maybe towards like the end of August, but we'll see. All right, so you never know when Cupid could hit. Could be sooner than you think. All right, so Geminis, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading, our weeklies, and then your August mid-month. Take care. Have a beautiful rest of your day or night. See you next time. Bye. All right, so now last but not least, Cancers. Oh my gosh, I'm a little exhausted by now, Cancers, but I got you. All right, so Cancers, your first positive affirmation is I am strong. am strong. Yes, you are. So I want you to practice saying this out loud 3 times, and I want you to close your eyes and visualize you being strong, like you embodying all the strength that you need, nothing being able to break you, nothing being able to shoot you down. Like you're this strong tree or this strong rock that like no weather, no storm, no nothing can like break you down. Like that's how strong you are. And then your second affirmation is, all of my dreams and desires are materializing. I love this. All of my dreams and desires are materializing. I can feel it, I can touch it, I can taste it, I can sense it. So practice saying this and close your eyes. Like, what are your dreams? What are your desires? See it all in front of you. How does it feel to be around that? How does it feel to be around these people, to see these things, see your dreams, touch it, feel it? Like, how does it make you feel? And know that by you just visualizing that and feeling it, it can make it real. It's possible for you. Don't feel like it's not possible. You can manifest anything that you want. Cancers, you are like the most powerful manifestors. You're the cardinal water sign. So whatever you feel, you can manifest. So you gotta focus on feeling on positive things, things that you want to manifest into your life, okay? All right, and then as your message from the universe, it's about crossroads. Crossroads. So the universe is saying you may be torn between 2 or more choices. Now is a good time to meditate and connect with yourself. You can trust your intuition and remember that you are being guided. So maybe some of you are indecisive right now, or you're like, should I do this? Should I not? I don't know. I can't decide. So at this time when you are confused is when you really need to center yourself, connect with yourself, meditate on the energy, and just follow your intuition. Be like, please tell me where I need to go. Which way do I need to go? Is it yes, no? And I think if you set aside enough quiet time, you'll know what's right for you, okay? And then as your animal spirit, you guys got the penguin. And it's symbolizing connection and community. I was gonna say oink oink, but penguins don't do that. I don't know, do they make a noise? I think they just go like back, forth, but I don't think they make a noise. I don't know why I was thinking oink oink, that's a pig. I got my animals mixed up. All right, so the penguin is here to remind you that you are surrounded by the right people. And I know some of you are probably gonna be like, what? No, I'm surrounded by toxic people. I hate the people I'm around. It's horrible, I can't stand them. But they do serve a purpose. So if you are around people you can't stand, they're causing drama in your life, or you just don't relate to them, there is a purpose for them being in your life, because these people or person is the initiator for change, and they're making you uncomfortable because you got to change something. You got to do something in order to leave or to create a different environment or be around different people. So there's always a purpose to everything, always a purpose to someone who's annoying you, someone who's being mean to you. It's meant to mold you, it's meant to help push you to create change, to do something different, because otherwise you would be complacent, otherwise you wouldn't have the motivation to do it. So use that as motivation. If there is people around you that you love and you connect with, great, that's amazing. If there's not, you gotta see, okay, what can I change? What can I change about myself so that I can have better people around me? Because it's easier to change yourself than it is to change other people, right? Think of how hard it is to change yourself already. If it's already hard to change yourself, it's even harder to change other people. So the only thing you can focus on is changing yourself so that you can change your environment. And then it all starts there, okay? And as your crystal, you guys got Epidote, E-P-I-D-O-T-E. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Epidote, I don't know. It's associated with the heart chakra, of course, my lovely Cancers. It balances and stabilizes energetic flow. It's grounding. It helps one get through emotional breakthroughs, opens your mind to understanding other perspectives, opens your heart to release any emotional blockages. So this can be a great crystal for you if you're dealing with any of those things. And an affirmation associated with Epidote is, I allow my heart to become open to love and light. I allow my heart to become open to love and light. Beautiful. All right, so Cancers. All right, we have the 8 of Swords and transformation. All right, so we got some heavy energies here, but that's okay. That's okay. We can work around it, right? It's nothing new, nothing you haven't experienced before. Some of you could have Scorpio somewhere in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio, or with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. But I feel more so Scorpio energy here. I feel like there's changes happening, but these changes are not comfortable. They're hard, they're difficult, they're triggering, maybe bringing up a lot of emotions in you. You're confused. Again, maybe that indecision, not knowing, is this the right thing to do? I don't know. Maybe there's been an ending of some sort, an ending of a relationship, ending of a connection, ending of a job, transitioning into something new. This could also be maybe there's a loss of someone, a loss of a friend, of a family member, co-worker, parent. If that's the case, I'm really sorry. And I know it's not easy, and it can be really hard to transition through that. And it's a lot. It's a lot for your emotions. It's a lot for, you know, your soul to kind of digest. But in time, you will be okay. I know it's hard to like think about that. It's hard to hear that when you're in the situation. It's like the last thing you want to hear, but through every transition, there's always something beautiful that comes out of it. And you can either choose to let something destroy you, or you can choose to let it build you up and make you better than you were. Are you gonna sit down and feel sorry for yourself and be a victim? Or are you gonna rise up and face the challenge, face the fear, and be better? Be bold, have the courage, have the boldness to rise above and choose to fight for yourself. Choose to fight for your life, to have a better life, to be happy, to be whole, and not let things break you down. Some of you maybe could be dealing with mental health or physical health issues, stress, anxiety, depression, or just something that's really weighing you down, making it hard for you to just be positive, or hard for you to see the light at the end of the tunnel, and just maybe feeling like you're in a dark place. Some of you may be feeling you're in a dark hole, you don't have anyone to talk to, or no one understands you, and you don't know what to do. You're like, how do I get motivation? How do I get out of this? And I think in that moment is when you gotta really look at yourself and say, no, this is not me. I don't belong here. I don't belong in this dark hole. This is not my home. This is not what makes me comfortable. I can get out of this. I gotta carve my way out of this. I gotta find an opening. There's always a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. This darkness, this heavy energy does not belong to me. This is not where I need to be, and I can get myself out of this. Starts with your mind, you telling yourself, being more positive, finding ways, trying to find solutions, not thinking, why is this happening to me? Think, how can I benefit from this? You know, it's not happening to me, it's happening for me. So how can I flip this around? How can I get out of this? How can I be better? Try to find solutions as opposed to me, why me, why me? So there could be heavy changes happening for you guys, and it's affecting your mental health, your emotional health, maybe both at the same time, which I know could be horrible and hard. But just know that you have the strength to get over it. You have the strength to get past it. And these changes are not meant to break you down. They're meant to help you. They're meant to push you, to show you your strength. Because, right, you don't really know how strong you are until you have no choice but to be strong, right? And it's not like we want to go through those circumstances, but it's those uncomfortable things that we go through that really mold our character, that make us who we are, right? Like if I had not lost someone I loved dearly and went through all that, I would not probably be here. I would have not connected to my spiritual self, or maybe it would have taken a long time. I would not have had the passion to help others that are going through things. So I feel like there's always a purpose to everything that you're going through, and it's just trying to find the light and always find the meaning of everything. Like there's a reason for this, and I'm going to choose to rise above. I'm going to choose to fight through it. I'm not going to let this beat me down. So if you're dealing with any heavy energies, Cancers, don't worry. You have the strength to get over this. You just got to climb yourself out of it. Try to find that light and be that light. But nope, this is not my home. This is not where I belong. I'm going to get myself out of this. I'm going to find a way. Your love message, or what someone is thinking or feeling or wants to tell you, is it's weighing on me. It's weighing on me. So I think something that maybe you guys had a conversation on an evening and they're thinking about it the next day, or they're thinking about it during the daytime, a conversation that you may have had like at night, or like the evening before. And I feel like this person is feeling heaviness because they feel like, wow, like, what do I do? Or this is heavy, this is now, I don't know what to do. It's like they either got themselves in a situation, or they did something, or they just are trying to figure out how to navigate through this and maybe find a solution or accept what has happened. Maybe I think this is about like acceptance. And I think you're trying to accept an ending of something at the same time, and this is really hard for you. But it is weighing on them. So if you feel like someone is not affected or they don't care, no, they do care. They are affected by it. They're just maybe not expressing it, or maybe they will express it to you soon. But it is affecting them a lot more than maybe you think. Okay, they just maybe know how to hide it better, or put on a mask and not show it. All right, and then as your angel advice, wow, I literally said that without looking at this. It's acceptance. Acceptance. So confirmation, guys. See yourself and others through the eyes of the angels with unconditional love and acceptance. In this way, you inspire and lift everyone to their highest potential. So at this time, Cancer, I think the best thing you could do is just accept whatever has happened, but choose to have better for yourself. Like, well, there's nothing I can do. If whatever's happened, I can't change it. I just gotta accept it, but I don't have to stay here. I don't have to stay here. I can choose to move, to rise above, and go on to my next destination. I accept it, but it doesn't mean that I'm gonna stay here stuck. I'm gonna keep it pushing. I'm gonna keep it moving. So accept, then move. All right? So my beautiful Cancers, I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful. I'm so sorry if you are feeling down and sad. Like, I don't want you guys to feel that way, but I'm sending my love and good energy your way. Keep your head up. Just know that you're powerful. You're a good-hearted spiritual person, and you can get yourself out of it. Don't stay stuck. Get yourself out of it. Keep moving, okay? Whenever you're feeling something, just keep moving, rest a little bit, and then keep moving, okay? All right, so I hope you enjoyed this or found this helpful. Thank you so much for being here, for watching. Hopefully I'll see you for our next reading in the weeklies and then your August mid-monthly. All right, take care. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day and night, and I'm wishing you all the best. All right, bye.